What's good, beautiful people? It's your main man, Big G, here on Industry Talk, and welcome to Primetime Pod, the hottest information resource outlet for all things entertainment, breaking news, celebrity interviews, and the hot topics of the day. Make sure to like, subscribe, and follow us on all social media platforms, our Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, you name it, we're on it. Just Google us. Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime.
Want to do shit. Prime time vibe. Make sure you check it
Cow. Why the fuck you think he gets it? He's like,
And second bill, a whole lot.
now I'm not trying to get a little messy with you.
Time is money.
They're gonna trap.
What's good? What's good? What's good, beautiful people? It's your main man, Big G. I'm in your space and I'm in your face, and I'm definitely blessed to be here for another day. It is February 21st, 2026, and we have a very exciting show for you today. As we do every day, have some exciting guests that are going to come on. We have, of course, our resident comedian, my good friend, my brother, Jarrell Braswell. And she's not new to the show or to the programming. She's always locked in. But today I gave her a call to see if she had some time. And my good friend, Brand Songs on IG, aka Smitty, aka Tracy Smith, will be with us here today to chop it up about what's going on in the industry, what's going on in their lives, and how they're pioneering their way through and staying committed to the process. If you're locked in with us right now, let me make sure that I'm up on all platforms. That would be Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, you name it. We're across all of these platforms. I want you guys to lock in with us. And before I go another further, I want you to share the show. Take some time, hit the little share button. I don't care if you're on Twitch, if you're on YouTube, if you're on Instagram or Facebook. Share the show. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. And y'all lock us in. We're going to have a great show today. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. Have a lot to talk about with these two because both of these guys are pioneers in the industry in their own vertical, doing some major things, and we're going to get into exactly what these guys are bringing to the table in their careers, in their life, and how they're actually doing it and how they're making it happen. So we're going to have some fun with this one today. But we're talking about commitment to the process. Success isn't built in the spotlight. It's built in the shadows, in the repetition, in the discipline, in the days when nobody is clapping. You know, everybody wants results, but are you committed when it gets uncomfortable? Because the process will test your patience. It will test your faith. It will test your consistency. But here's the truth. If your mission is bigger than your mood, you'll keep pushing. Today, we're diving into what it really takes to stay locked in, to push forward, and never give up on your purpose. This is Industry Talk. So let's get into it. And without any further ado, I'm going to bring both these guys up on the stage, and we're going to jump off into this hot topic today and have some fun with it. And of course, you guys know my good friend, comedian Jarrell Braswell. JB, can you hear me?
Oh, yeah. Yes, sir.
Yes, indeed. Welcome to the show. Good to see you again. Are you on the road? You should be on the road.
I'm in here.
Have you made
I'm
it
in Atlanta
already?
Yeah, I'm already here. Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, good stuff. I'm glad you made it. I'm glad that the travels were safe. Yesterday we found out that Terrell has a big meeting that he's going to be attending in the Atlanta area today. He and Bubba Dub got some business to take care of, and congratulations on that. I'm not going to let the cat out the bag. I'm going to let you do that here in just a minute. And of course, we're going to bring to the stage my good friend Brand Songs. You know what I'm saying? BRAND_SONGZ on IG, aka DJ Tracy's, aka Smitty, aka Tracy Smith. My good friend, welcome to the platform.
What's going on? Hey, man. Good to see you.
Yes,
Thank
ma'am.
you.
Good,
Thank
good,
you.
good stuff. Thank you guys for joining me today. How y'all doing?
I'm good. I
Good.
can't complain.
Good stuff. So, Tracy, what you been up to, sister?
Can you hear me okay? I put my earbuds in, so I just want to make sure.
I can hear you. Can you hear me just fine?
Absolutely. What have I
Good.
been up to? Well, last time we spoke, I was going for that part-time teaching job, and you said I was going to get it, and I was nervous, and I got it. And yeah,
Mhm.
that's all I'm going to leave it at is I got it.
You got the
It's
job. You got the job.
I
Okay.
I got the job, yeah, but music is my love and my passion, so it's really hard to go back into that kind of world, but um, I got the job and I'm doing really well. It's not easy. Yeah, been a little bit challenging, but I'm doing the best that I can. So,
Okay. Okay. All right. Braswell,
Yes,
real
sir.
quick, man. What was the drive time like? Because you drove down to Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What was your
Just
drive time like today, man? And what was the
it
weather
was,
like? Is it raining over there
it
today?
was raining in certain little spots in Georgia, through Georgia, as I was passing through.
Okay.
But it was about 2 hours and some change, about 2 hours 10 minutes. It wasn't long.
Right.
It wasn't too long.
Right. Okay. Smitty, are you in Texas or are you out in Jersey right now?
I'm in Austin, Texas right now. It's a beautiful
Okay.
day. It was like 64 degrees and it's a little bit cloudy and sunny. It's like the perfect weather. I'm getting excited for South by Southwest is coming to town in a couple of weeks. If anybody in the audience is coming to Austin, definitely let me know. DM me. There's all sorts of, we have Tech Week, then it's film and um, it's film week, and then after that is the music, and there's comedians mixed in and all that stuff. So yeah, let me know if you guys are coming to Austin.
South by Southwest, make sure you tap in with DJ Tracy's. Now, Smitty, let me ask you this: what is the impact? What does South by Southwest bring to the city? We know it's the music, it's the entertainment, it's the networking, all of that. But for the financial impact on the city, what does that bring into Austin? Talk to me about that.
It brings in multi millions of dollars because all the tech companies come in for the first week. It's a 3-week event, so it's tech. So for example, Twitter, when they first were, no one even know, they didn't know what Twitter was. They launched here and everyone was like, what is this bird app? And like the news, and you only get 3 seconds of it or two, and then that just blew up. So if you want to launch anything, this is where the venture capital folks are. So that's week 1 is the tech week, but it's also, it's beautiful because it's also like the mental health, technology. It's like everything that you could imagine with technology, AI, everything with business. The second week is the film festivals. I'm sure you've seen films that you've seen the banner of South by Southwest film approved or like award-winning South by Southwest. So many, right? And also stand-up comedians like have their like show, so you can get a badge for the whole 3 weeks, which is a lot of money. You could get a badge for the tech week where you get to sit in on panels like this and learn from everyone from, I don't know, Oracle. I don't want to name drop, but like everyone in the tech field. robotics, 3D, everything. And then the second week is the film, and my favorite is the music. Like, you don't know who is going to show up at the dive bar, at the little honky tonk place that you thought was going to go under, and it's exciting. Yeah, it's not these big concerts, but there's a lot going on in the city, and it's 3 weeks straight. And then after those 3 weeks, it's like dead quiet for like a month, because all the staff, the restaurants, the bartenders, they're just exhausted. So it's exciting now. I mean, I think so, but
yes, indeed. Just so you all know, Boss Talk Podcast 101 will be on the streets in South by Southwest. You will see Treyway out there. You'll probably see Terry motherfucking Cherry out there. It's they don't miss it. They don't miss it. Boss Talk is always represented well out on the streets during South by Southwest. It's going to be phenomenal. And good deal. I'm glad you mentioned that, Trey. So what do you have set up? Let me ask you that. Do you have a booth, a kiosk, or do you have some particular place that you're going to be?
No, I did sign up to be there's an independent artist 30-minute panel, and then I was like a minute too late to apply. I didn't know about it, but somebody in New Jersey, T-Hawk, which is a Christian hardcore rapper, love her and her crew. So Hawk sent me, and she said her crew is going to be performing. So like, I'm so excited that I'm going to actually meet some of my music family, and they're going to be performing here, because I only know them through, Instagram and DJ BJ Clark and all the different shows that I'm on, like yours. Exactly. So I feel really blessed that this is going to be an exciting South by Southwest for me. I've been here since 06, and they're always fun, but I feel like I'm connected this time somehow, but we'll see. You never know.
Right. And we're gonna have to connect you with Nikki Coleman, comedian Nikki Coleman. She lives in the Austin area as well. I definitely need to make that connection with you guys, since you guys both live in the same area. And you mentioned it. Give our brother DJ BJ Clark with 104.5 a big shout out. His region. Go ahead on, give us that drop, Smitty. Let us know a little bit about DJ BJ Clark.
I would love to. So just as I met you, you are a blessing. I call you a God nod. He is a God nod as well. DJ BJ Clark is at 104.5 FM WRFU. He supports, it's the #1 station for independent artists. And he teaches and educates as he preaches. I mean, he, like yourself, should end up on CBS Sunday Morning. At some point, I'm pushing it, but you could have the worst day in your life, and all of a sudden you're on the live, your family's there, you've not met any of the folks, you text, where's everybody from? Everywhere in the country. We have people from India, we have people, well, that's not the country, but in the world, but everyone's from, like, I thought you always think someone's from like Chicago, because that's where his station is kind of based, right outside Chicago.
Right.
We're everywhere. And the beautiful thing, he brings energy without expectation. And if you're an independent artist and you want your music heard, and you don't have to pay anything. You just need to make it clean. It's the FCC. I mean, we all like, fuck this, fuck that, all that. I don't know if I can curse here. Can I curse here?
Yeah, you can do what you want. You know that. Come on.
Okay. Yeah. So we love some explicit, songs. But FCC, because he's on radio, doesn't allow it. So you can't even say damn. Maybe hell slips by, but they could get a $10,000 fine, but then you get a $10,000 fine. So it's $20,000, and it could put that station like completely out of business. So
right.
The beautiful thing too about what he does is he runs a community center. So it's a radio station. There's an arcade. There's a stage he built with his own hands. They have I live in Austin, and it's dope. but where they live, it's kind of smaller and condensed, but they do some amazing shows, and they bring the community together, I think, because it's smaller. But we also have a beautiful, he does pop-ups, so just turn on your notifications for DJ BJ Clark, and then he's always on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and it's the drive at home rush hour kind of mix. I cannot tell you the talent in this show. I've been doing this for a year, and you know, you always get a great song and then another hit song, and like this one's okay, and so it's nonstop. He's gonna have to do not a top 10. He's gonna have to do it. I told him, you're gonna have to do a top 20. But now we keep helping each other rise, you know, in the music world, and we're collaborating and we're supporting each other. He might have to do a top 50. It's insane.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the best shows. It's one of the best shows for sure. And it's free. Yeah. You could just watch, you could join, and or if you are a musician, submit it. It's and call. Let me bring in one more thing. This is really important. College Radio Directory with 104.5 WRFU and DJ BJ Clark are the trifecta. It's like a triangle of supporting independent artists without charging. Like there's no fee to submit your song. You want to get on the radio, and that's where the money is. Yeah, that's it.
Now let me say this. You are 100% correct. With there's no payment to have your music played on the radio, but it is. Let me remind you, ladies and gentlemen, this is a radio station, so they do advertise. It is college radio. It is a college radio network. There are sponsorship packages. There are opportunities to donate to DJ BJ Clark and the station to help fund what he's got going on. But he's not asking you to pay like payola to put your music on the radio. He'll tell you all of the caveats of that in his own words, but he's definitely one of those guys that will support you in every way, shape, form, or fashion that he can. But at the same time, just like any business, we have to remember that this is the radio business. Just like any business, it needs support to survive. And if he's assisting you in helping you build and grow, take into consideration that, hey, you know, somewhere along the lines, let me run an advertisement. Let me do an advertisement rollout with DJ BJ Clark. Let me do, you know, a sponsorship package with him and pitch not only what I'm doing, but also incorporate that and collaborate that with DJ BJ Clark. So it'll make some sense in terms of, hey man, he's putting all this efforts and energies into you. You should be putting that same effort and energy into them and him.
You're accurate about all of that. You can make a donation to the station, which goes to the community. I try to do little things like, you know, I saw like they what they really need is a better speaker. It could be just a Bluetooth JBL, or I mean, I don't have to name the brand, but they need a better speaker for the show because it gets muffled, and we're trying really hard to do that, like because we're all over the place. Everyone collect $5, but it doesn't work. So I bought them a sign, and I just posted it on my Instagram. And it's a neon sign, and it lights up the room, and it's 104.5 WRFU. It's hot pink, it glows, it brings high vibes. So, but yeah, you're right. I'm trying to message him and tell him, like I already did, but he could be running a show at the thing at the.
That's right. Okay, JB,
I'm trying to get him on the show.
Yes, sir.
Yes, indeed, my brother. You know, we've been chopping up here for a hot second. We've been talking about it. Let me know what you got going on, because I said I wasn't gonna let the cat out the bag.
Yeah, we're gonna be going to a Prize Picks event tonight. I've been going with Bubba the night, mixing and mingling, and seeing what they got going on up there with this Prize Picks thing they talking about.
Okay. Now talk to me about, because you know I'm not real hip. I'm not real savvy. What is the Prize Picks thing? What is that? What is
the little parlay gaming bet where you pick more or less with the players what they're gonna do. where people put their
Okay.
parlays.
Oh, okay. So it's a betting app situation.
Yeah.
Okay. I've been seeing that logo on Bubba's YouTube and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
So
All
that's
right.
what that is tonight.
Good deal. You're
Picks
going to
event.
rub some elbows and network.
Yes,
That is
sir.
awesome.
Yep.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Okay, well, look, before I keep moving, let me give a big shout out to everybody that has joined the live. Comedian Bubba Douglas has joined the live. The Real King Indeed has joined the live. Thank you for joining the live. MC Millen 13 or Mylin or hey
Yeah.
man, tell me how to pronounce your name. I'm not sure.
McMillan.
Oh, Macmillan. Okay, all right.
Yep.
I'm thinking they're MC. My apologies. McMillan. Okay. Good shout. Big shout out to you. I didn't mean to tear your name up, McMillan 13. King the Trucker has joined the live. Big shout out. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, definitely drop them in your respective place and space, whether it be on IG, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. Big shout out to Brother Jonathan Shaw. Thank you for joining the live. And if you have not yet, subscribe to Boss Talk Podcast 101, Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime. Hey, man, this is for you. Stop what you're doing right now and go subscribe to Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime on YouTube, all social media platforms. Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to make sure you tap in. Right now, over 72,000 subscribers and well over 11 million views and watch time hours. So make sure that you continue to support, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, and keep tapping in with us because we're going to keep on bringing you this hot content every day and in every way. It's your main man, Big G. And make sure, like I said, stop what you're doing right now and tap in. Like, share, subscribe. Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime.
Hey, what it do, world? It's your boy, Comedian JB, the real Jay Braswell, Comedian Jay Braswell. Hey, dig this. I got a website, man. Tap in at jbcomedy.com.
That's jbcomedy.com. JB.
Yes, sir.
Prize picks, huh? I mean,
Yeah.
you're gonna be rubbing elbows with some sponsorship opportunities and brand ambassador opportunities, if I'm not mistaken with this.
Yeah, probably so. Yeah, that's what it's looking like. You know.
Okay, good deal.
So yeah, going in networking, reading the room, talking to the people. You know what I'm saying? See what come about with it. You know.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Most definitely.
Okay. So look, I got two guests on today. You know. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna get into this next talk segment because we're talking about staying committed to the process, right? And both of you have your own respective stories in terms of, you know, what you've gone through, what you're going through as it relates to the music industry. Smitty, you've been going at it for a year now. You've just talked about the blessings that, you know, you've received in terms of getting a job opportunity as an educator once again at this point. So your degree is matching up with what it is that you're doing in life. Outside of now, you know, you can sit there and continually pursue your career in the music lane. So, you know, I want to get into this rapid fire conversation, but let's do it like this. I'm gonna ask a question. Smitty, since you're the special guest, I want you to give your response, and then JB, you give your response. Okay.
All right.
Good deal.
Gotcha.
Y'all on the same page?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Smitty, what was the moment you wanted to quit, and what made you keep going?
All right. I'm not talking about teaching. I'm talking about music. It was when I felt the haters early on coming on, and they were like not respecting that I'm a songwriter and that I produce my music. And AI was new at the time. And that's the only platform that I had to bring it to life off of paper. And I got kind of bullied and ganged on. It was really hard for me. And there were people in the industry that just kept saying, keep going. You're a great songwriter. You've got to I have to say DJ BJ Clark was one of the first. He said, you are a pioneer. Nobody knows this is coming down the path, that you're going to be able to have a studio in your own house. And now everybody's got a studio in their own house. And people in the industry, which I know, use AI to supplement. I don't use it to write a whole song and then just pretend that's my song and write a song about, my life that's sad and here we go. So you really have to, anyway, I'm going to keep it simple. That's when I realized the haters only make you stronger, and they just sharpen your tools, and they break you down a little bit because we're human, but then you give it a day or two and you just come back like faster, harder, quicker, and stronger. And that's my rapid fire.
Okay. JB, what was the moment you wanted to quit, and what made you keep going?
Shit, all the time I be thinking like, man, fuck this shit, but I don't be wanting to quit. Be like, goddamn, I've been doing this for a while. Damn, when I'm gonna get what I've been putting in out of it, but I've been starting to see a lot of that right now. But the reason I keep going, man, because it ain't about me. It's about me getting what I said I want to get from my mom, you know what I'm saying, before she leave this thing, man. So that's one reason I keep going. Then, like I said, I got a lot of other people depending on me too, no matter how I'm feeling. So I just put my pride to the side and quit being selfish and be selfless and give the people what they want, because some people need it, man. You know what I mean? Like, damn, if JB can go out here and make us smile every day, I knew at least I can get my ass up and try to just damn stay positive or just go through the motions, but at least have some purpose in life. You know what I'm saying? So that's what keep me going. Yeah.
Purpose and passion. Those are the two. Yes.
Right. So, Smitty, are you motivated by passion or disciplined by structure?
Passion. It is 100 miles an hour. And when I don't feel that passion, I get nervous, because I finally found people used to talk about find your passion. And I was like, what does that even mean? About a year ago, I did find it. If I have a creativity hiccup, I call it, I get nervous, because I'm like, wait, I could write a song. I could write 5 songs in a day, but if I don't write a song for like 5 days, then I start to get nervous. So, but it's all good, because guess what? I always keep rising above. I keep coming back. So, yeah.
Okay. JB, same question.
Yeah. So what was the question? I forgot. I'm gonna be looking at all this stuff flying through here.
No,
yeah, I understand. Good. Are you motivated by passion or disciplined by structure?
A little bit of both. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I'm passionate about what I do, then the discipline and structure come in to keep you going, to keep you consistent, to keep that momentum going. A lot of people can say they're passionate about something, but how passionate are you, man? Because you still got to stay on course and do it. A lot of people passion burn out because they really don't be dedicated or got structure or the discipline to carry the passion out. So I tell people all the time, with just being in the Marine Corps too, I'm always trying to make this thing the easiest way for me by structuring out, having steps, a checklist of stuff I can just check out the box and do it, just see it through. So a little bit of both for me.
A little bit of both. Okay. Big shout out to everybody that has joined the live. Look, if you are on the live right now, we're having a great conversation with DJ Tracy's, aka Smitty, aka Brand Songs, and my good friend comedian Jarrell Braswell. Share the live. Make sure you share the live right now. Look, little button in the corner. Share the live. I much appreciate it. Big shout out to my brother, Mr. Fortified, who has joined the live. Look here. A shameless plug, real quick. I didn't mean to interject into our great conversation, but it looks like St. Stanislaus will be making their way into the playoff rounds here with basketball. I'm here in the great state of Mississippi. They're having a great year this season. and it looks like they may get an opportunity to win them another state championship. I'm praying the blessings go out to those young men that have been putting in all of that work. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, Jason Forte's, aka Mr. Fortified, Jason Forte's son plays on the team. And I think he had an outstanding game the other day, 18 points, maybe 5 rebounds, couple steals. He really showed his ass the other day. So big shout out to those guys, Max Barrier, David Bell, and the whole crew, man. We're looking forward to you guys making a good run this season. Now back to the show. Look, guys, I agree with you. Are you motivated by passion or disciplined by structure? Both of you have given me awesome answers, and you have to have passion. I agree. You definitely have to have that passion. But when is there a point when you get burned out and the passion isn't enough, and you have to have that structure and that discipline, you know what I mean, to keep you committed and on task and on mission. That's just my thought in the matter. Back to you, Smitty. What daily habit has had the biggest impact on your long-term success? What's the daily habit? You know what I'm saying? What's that thing that you do within your space, within your genre, within your vertical that has had the biggest impact on your long-term success?
So I'm still a work in progress because creativity for me, I don't know what it comes in the morning sharp, and then it comes in the evening. So what I've tried to really do is rein in my evenings so they don't bleed too late. It's tough because that's when I feel like my creativity is like ready to go. So I've been trying to get better with my sleep schedule and go to sleep a little bit earlier and then get up. Like today I got up at, I think it was like 5 or 6, or the other day I got up at 6, and I was just like, let's write some songs. And it feels really good. You open up the door, you get some fresh air. You're feeling like everything that like was stressing you out is washed away. And then I have a list. I always keep a list, and I have song styles, and I just want to dabble in those. So so I think for me, the discipline and the redirect, the pivot would be, don't bleed too late into the night, which is really hard because that's when creativity is my favorite. But I'm trying. I'm doing my best. So
okay, JB.
Yes, sir.
What you got? What daily habit has had the biggest impact on your long-term success?
Oh,
and
man,
you've been doing this comedy thing for over 16 plus years.
Yeah,
so
man,
what's the daily habit that has the biggest impact?
Get my ass up every morning when people sleep. When they talking about they working, are you really working? I'm up fully dressed before 4:30 in the morning, telling y'all get your ass up. Let's be great today. So
that's right.
It's just man, just getting up, man, showing people, man, you ain't finna outbeat me, outwork me like you say. A lot of people say they doing it. I'm getting up doing it and showing people that I'm doing it. It ain't no what you call no little movie script where I get up, put clothes on, lay back down. I get up and get my day going. I'm up.
Right.
And I'm full speed by 4:30 every morning doing something.
I see your videos and you inspire me because I see that and I'm like, man, he's got a lot of people to support. He's up and I'm sure you have late nights. So
man,
I feel blessed to see that. So thank you.
Well, Jeff, thank y'all, man, for tapping in and watching it. But yeah, man, a lot of nights I go to bed early too because I'm up early in the morning. I ain't up no past 9 o'clock. I'm knocked out.
Fall asleep with the remote in your hand?
No, don't fall asleep no more. I be in that motherfucker out of there, sleep, hugging the pillow.
Yeah. Well, I know this is a rapid fire for you guys, but I'm just gonna, throw this out there, what I'm saying, my little 2 cents, which, hopefully it adds up to something eventually one of these days. But my daily habit, for me is when I wake up and I'm actually blessed to see another day, I thank God. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? That's, that's been the biggest component to my long-term success, not just in this space, just in my life. Thanking God every day for giving me the opportunity to go make and implement change in my life. And I know I'm not perfect. I know I fuck up along the way. But what I'm saying is that I'm blessed for another day, to have an opportunity, another 24 hours on the clock, to deliberately and intentionally make changes within my life. And hopefully it has some impact on others based on what it is my mission is as I'm moving through this space. Okay, moving right along. Smitty, this is for you. How do you stay committed when the results aren't showing up yet? How about that? When you're not seeing the results, you know what I mean? You putting in all of that work. I mean, you just like you say, I write every day. You know what I'm saying? I try to be committed and creative every day. And you sit there and you post your music, you push it out, but you're not seeing the results that you believe that you're supposed to be seeing.
Yeah.
So talk to me.
That's a great question. I battle that every single day because I believe in my music. I believe in what I write about. I believe in the passion. I believe in, like, my words should heal. I've not met anyone that was like, I might have people that say tweak this song, but I've not met anyone that was like, this music sucks or this fucking is horrible. I just have people that like come to me and get healed, and I'm like, what did I just do? So I think, I'm not going to quit. This is what I love to do. And God, I sometimes get emotional. I sometimes get teary-eyed and cry, or I'll just talk out loud and say, God, why did you give me this passion to write these words, that music that heals, and then produce the way that I want to hear it, and the other people want to hear it a certain way, and I could dabble with genres, but why did you give me this? So what I do, so now I'm substitute teaching, or I'm teaching again. That's the biggest question for me. So guess what? I might sink a little bit, and then I go, nope, I want this more than ever before. It's not to be famous. It's not to put my name on a billboard, or, it's to heal. I want my music to heal, and that's it. And I keep going, and I won't stop.
Right. Okay.
Not
So
stop.
JB,
Yes, sir.
let me ask you the same question, but I know that your response is definitely a little different because you've had an extended period of time to, gain momentum, gain steam, and you now seeing some of the results of the seeds that you've sowed and planted. You see, so and I've seen your analytics, I've seen your numbers. I wasn't there in the very beginning when you started from zero on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. I wasn't there from the beginning, but when we made our connection, I could see the jumps in your statistics and views and your engagement in terms of how you approached what it is that you do through social media, and not just through social media, but also active engagement in community. And when you go to various shows, when you mix and mingle and network with people that you talk with at shows. So same question, how do you stay committed when results aren't showing up yet? But here's the caveat to yours. We're talking about in the early years of JB. And then you could also speak about the component of where you are now, because you always tell me I'm not satisfied, I got more work to do. But at least you know what it is that you're doing has some bearing and it is working.
Yeah, like I say, when I first started doing comedy, man, I woke up one day and said, this is what I'm gonna do. Like, damn, I'm gonna do this shit, man. Everybody been telling me I need to be doing it, so I'm gonna do it. I did it in California. It didn't go as planned, so that was a good excuse to quit right there. I got booed my first time trying it. It didn't go like I thought it was gonna go. So I got everything together. Went home back to Alabama, and tried at it again. Got with a group of guys and we started blowing up. And one thing led to another. We went our own ways, and after that, I had to start all over again, making a name for myself, not as a group collective, but as an individual. So got my shit, went to Dallas, you know what I'm saying? Moved from Alabama to Dallas, and when it started from scratch again, started from the bottom of the totem pole to shit. Now, JB up there when they come to comedians in Texas. I've done all type of things on a high level in the state of Texas when it come to comedy wise. So it's like Texas is my second home when I'm not in Memphis or Mississippi or Georgia. So I just tell people, man, when things don't go the way you want to go, and you feel like just quitting, man, you got to keep going because hell, there's something gonna come out of it, whether it's good or bad. It's gonna be a learning experience. You know what I'm saying? So it taught me patience. It taught me time. It taught me strategy. It taught me about reinventing myself and also just changing and evolving with the time as well, not just being stuck on one set persona, but also just remixing myself and staying current.
Okay. All right. Smitty, I'm back at you.
Yeah.
Okay. What's one sacrifice you had to make that most people don't see? Right. And of course, I mean this in the literal sense, not the sense that people think as it relates to the record industry or whatever the case may be, all that crazy nonsense that people talk about.
Yeah.
No, I mean like a personal sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? This is what I had to cut this off, or I had to leave these people alone. I had to, what sacrifices did you have to make, whether it be financial, there's a gamut of things, that people have to do in their drive, in their push towards success. So what's one sacrifice you had to make that most people don't see or wouldn't see?
It kind of tangles into financial and social.
Okay.
Nothing makes me happier. Nothing makes me happier than when I'm on my lives. For example, this is like fills my soul. My friends are like, "Hey, meet us out. We're gonna go watch the game," and I'm okay. Like I have to pick and choose what fills my soul. Now, sure, we're going hanging out at a bar watching the game with my friends. Amazing. But this is what I choose.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's not here, it's the next live. And if it's just like a regular live that I'm listening to, I just want to keep growing and going. And that's it. Yeah.
Okay. So staying committed and on task without having any kind of encumbrances. Nothing is distracting you. Yes?
True. I actually had a friend come over the other night and I said, "Listen, come on over." She brought some food and she brought some drinks. And I said, "Listen, I've got DJ BJ going on live. That is my time. It's going to be 2 hours. Do not F with me. Do your thing, bring a coloring book, whatever, watch TV. But this is my time because I've got to pay attention, not just to him, my family, my audience, the little things." And she just kept talking. And I was just like, I won't do that again. Because to me, that's how committed I am. She could come after, but nope, I'm that committed. Yes.
That's right. Okay. JB, talk to me. What's the one thing that you had to sacrifice that most people will not and do not see?
Well, people don't know what people do not see. Your personal time ain't your time no more. You think you got time to yourself, and then you got people wanting to set up things. You got people hitting you up with ideas on the team. You got your team always contacting you. So it's like I'm the type of person, man. So it's like I be telling folks, man, I like to just sit back and chill and relax sometimes, but the wave that I'm on right now and the pace that it's going, ain't no downtime. Every damn second, every damn minute, every hour is valuable, and I need to be taking advantage of it and maximizing it, especially like where I'm at right now. So I tell people all the time, man, my time is not my time no more because I got to be doing certain things, man, to make sure that I can stay within the time. You know what I mean? If not, shit, my time gonna be up. So it's like you got to keep going, man, to preserve that time and keep that time in the bank. You know what I'm saying? So I tell people all the time, like when you're in the entertainment industry, man, your personal space is not your personal space no more. Especially when you go rock these cities and sell out crowds and people start recognizing you and you be in public places and people want to take pictures and you be just want to chill. So that one time me and my lady, we was out at Sam's Club. This shit fucked me up. He was like, hey, I know you. Man, you such and such. I said, shit, man, I thought you ready to fight. But he had wanted to take. I said, shit, man, just come with it, you know. I kept my composure. I'm like, shit, that's pretty cool. But yeah, right there at the Sam's Club, you know. So I tell people all the time, man, you gotta really take that into consideration and really know what you're doing and getting yourself into when it comes to your personal space and your personal time, because it ain't that no more.
Okay.
I want to chime in. That's pretty funny because remember when it was Doug Club? Now it's Sam's Club.
Yep.
Sorry.
Yeah.
That was funny. You made me laugh. That made me laugh. So
Yes, indeed. Hey, man. I appreciate both of you giving me some open and honest answers. I'm not going to sit there because I've got some more questions, but I don't want to dig off too deep into it because normally it's just JB and I talking about it, so I can ask him more questions. But for time constraints, because it's 5:46, whether y'all realize it or not, we almost coming up on an hour. I don't like to keep it here more than an hour because I want you guys to, like I say, I value your time. So thank you on that rapid fire. That was pretty exciting. I'm going to have some great clips that I can snip out of that here in the future. And I appreciate you both for those great answers.
Motion.
And we're going to jump off into it. If you know, you know. Okay. And I don't think she knows, JB. I really don't think she knows, but I'm going to bring it up. I'm going to bring it up. I'm going to sit there and go through this little section right quick. Let me see if I can pull this thing up. I think it's that one right there. Yes, it is. Okay. Bam. All right.
Yes, sir.
And this the one we're going to run with. Bam. There she goes.
I'm sorry. I hope you can forgive me. God had his hand in every memory. Those moments you could have shared, so you could be there when someone else needed care. Then I trusted. Happened how it was meant to be. I take accountability. Forgive me. Ooh, sacrificing time and you gave love where days were few. So memories could live on long after goodbye came through. Ooh, then I accepted all was perfectly designed, even if it hurt this heart of mine. So I'm sorry. I hope you can forgive me. God had his hand in every memory. If I had to lose moments we could have shared, so you could be there when someone else needed care. And I trusted. Happened how it was meant to be. I take accountability. I forgive you. Forgive me too. Give me too. Love don't fade. It pulls us through.
You did that to me, right? Right? You had to do that to me, right?
And I did. Yes, and I did. And I did. And I did. DJ Tracy's, a.k.a. Brand Songs, a.k.a. Smitty, a.k.a. Tracy Smith. That is your music, Miss Lady. That is your music. Talk to me about it.
All right. So I'm going to kind of speed through it because we have limited time. I was driving home from Houston, and I'm sure Gerald probably knows Houston weather is just so fucking crazy. So I was driving home at like 9 p.m. and this fog came in. So I pulled off at a Holiday Inn, and it was beautiful. And I was like, I don't care where I'm at, but it was in Cyprus. So I pulled off. They had no rooms, but it was like a blizzard. The fog was so thick. So the woman there was only one woman, her name is V, and that's the song. She said, I don't have any rooms. And I said, well, I can't even see to find my car. Do you mind if I sit in the lobby? Oh, I'm gonna get emotional because it's one of my favorite songs. It's called "Cuz." It's out March 11th. CUZ. And I said, could I just stay in the lobby and just be safe here? And she said, I'll watch you. We're good. And
you got it, Tracy. You got it, sweetheart. Yes, indeed.
I know.
That's why I played the song. I knew it would invoke emotion. Okay, tell me.
So she came over from the desk and she said, what brings you here? And I explained, I said, I'm just on my way home back to Austin. And she said, I said, are you okay? And she said, no, my husband just died 3 days ago. And I said, wait, what? 3 days ago? And you're at work? What are you doing? And she said, I don't even know. And we spoke from 9:30 till 3:30 in the morning in the lobby of this beautiful Holiday Inn. And we spoke about like God nods and like signs and like what it's like to lose someone and forgiving people. And so she had this text thread with her cousin, didn't know her husband died. And she said, I don't even know how to reply to her. And I said, you need to reply. She doesn't know Benjamin died. So I helped guide her. She helped guide me. I just sat up in the lobby. There were still no rooms. And I said, let me hear your text from your cousin. And then what is your reply? She said, I can't reply yet. So when she did reply, she sent it the next day. And I made this song. And it's called Cuz. Because her cousin was kind of being hard on her for not replying back. Like, where are you? What's up? You know, why aren't you around? Like, she didn't know her husband died. And then she couldn't reply because she was in shock and still is. I spoke to her today. And I just said, I want to make a song. And it's called Cuz. It's one of my most powerful, beautiful songs. It'll be out in March on the 11th,
Okay.
but it's all about forgiveness and love and loss and understanding. And yeah, you got me, Smitty. Yeah.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Well, I appreciate you. I appreciate you being open, honest, committed, vulnerable. My man Jonathan Shaw, talking about being vulnerable in one of his day-to-day talks that he has. Point of view of a military veteran. You can catch Jonathan Shaw on Facebook. He has great conversations and great information that he drops. So being vulnerable, being open, and I caught you at a moment. I know you weren't ready for it. Like I said, if you know, you know. So
I'm good.
So now you know. And of course, I've been paying attention to everything that
Yeah.
you have going on.
Obviously.
It may not seem like it, but I do. And that was a very impactful story, a very impactful song, and I'm looking forward to the release date when it comes out. So that is our artist segment for today with DJ Tracy's. And I appreciate you for what it is that you do. We're going to get into it even more. Smitty, because I know you have a lot of things that you have been cooking up in the lab, and we need to let the world know about what's going on with you, what's going on with your music, and this is also to serve as a reminder that everyone and anyone is welcome. If you are serious about your artistry, if you're serious about your talent and what it is that you do, come let us expose it to the world. Let's talk about it. Let's let everyone out there know, hey man, I'm here.
Yep.
Because that's the only way that people are going to find out about you. If you're talking about it to someone, if you're speaking about what it is that you're doing with other people, just like the ecospace, that digital ecospace that you have with DJ BJ Clark, you're speaking about what it is that you're doing with the masses, and you start disseminating that information. It's very important. It's very vital. It's very vital.
Can I add one thing?
No.
I woke up. Shit, no, man, bro. Smitty.
Go ahead,
So,
go ahead, Smitty. Go
all
ahead,
right.
Smitty.
So, do you know I am Tiffany Gaines? Tiffany Gaines. Well, her Instagram is I am Tiffany Gaines. She's
Yeah, that's my sister, Tiffany.
come on, no, it's not. But is it?
Yeah, tell her that you met Big G from Mississippi.
Okay. So she sent me a Instagram 3 voice messages about that song. And I woke up that yes, that is her. And
I know it's
she
her.
sent-
I just told you. That's my sister, Tiffany.
Get out of here. Stop. No. For real?
She is definitely locked in with the Freeway Network. She's a part of everything that we have going on. Yes, she's my sister.
Shit. She
I've known Tiffany for some years now.
she sent me 3 beautiful voice DMs. Like this morning I woke up in the middle of the night, which I don't normally do, and go on my phone.
Mhm.
And she sent me very detailed very detailed information about that song. And I gifted her the MP3. I trust her, so I emailed it. And I don't normally do that, but she's the fucking best. So yeah.
Right.
Is that really
Right.
your sister?
Okay, what you do is the next time you talk with Tiffany, tell her that you met Galen Smith from Mississippi.
I'm sorry, you cut out what? Sorry?
I said, tell her that you met Galen Smith from Mississippi. You know my name.
Do you spell it? No, I know, but do you spell it D-A-Y?
No, Galen, Galen Smith.
It keeps going. Gotcha. I'll tell her.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I heard it with a G. Yeah.
Yeah,
She
with a
sent
G.
she sent me some very detailed. I know she wasn't like sending me DM voicemails of like whatever. She specifically spoke about the song, and I was just like, oh my God, yeah. So
Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. That's awesome. Well, look, and I want you to make sure that you mention that to Tiffany the next time you speak with her. All right?
I will.
Yeah.
Should I send
yeah,
her
definitely.
send her the show? You record these shows, right?
I do.
Yeah, I'll send her the show. Like when you link it out, I'll send her the show.
Mhm.
I didn't want to bring her up because I didn't want to bring up too many people. This is your show, but DJ BJ and she and you are like, that's all I need right now. I don't need anyone else right now.
You just don't. You ever heard of that 6 degrees of separation?
Whatever, Smitty.
I'm just saying, with Tiffany and I, it's 1 degree of separation. I'm just letting you know. So
Crazy.
yeah,
She's
yeah,
amazing.
yeah. Of course,
JB,
it is
what
it is. It is what it is.
JB's just like, I'm back. He's like, what is
Oh,
happening?
chilling.
Well, because JB knows her as well. JB knows that Tiffany is a part of the family.
Yeah,
This
I'm
isn't
chilling.
anything new.
I'm chilling. Yeah.
Yeah. Because he knows.
I'm happy.
Okay, because he knows, we wind it down. It's 5:58, and of course, I'm gonna give both of you guys a minute to close out and speak to the audience about what it is that you need to relay to these guys, to our family. And like I tell you guys all the time, without you, there is no us. You guys, audience, and as faithful individuals joining the show, you make the show for us giving what we have to pour into you, different individuals that come on that want to give their testimony and things that they've gone through, gives them an opportunity and a platform to enlighten the general public about different things that you've gone through in your life. And like I said, the platform is open for everyone and anyone in the industry. That's why we call it Industry Talk here on the Primetime Network. And we want all of you to feel comfortable and know that, hey, man, I want to get on the show. How do I get on the show? Well, you can always go to the website, gemsitpublishing.com, and hit us on the content and distribution link and fill out the information and let us know what you have in mind. So, Smitty, I'm going to let you start first and what it is that you want to let the masses know before we get out of this thing in closing. Talk to me, sister.
All right. I am blessed that I met you, Smitty. Just because we're Smitty
Thank you.
Smitties, we have rapport. That's fine. But I met you a while back, and like you're
Yes.
definitely a god nod. You're a god nod, and we joked and we bantered. I hope you don't mind. I call it the barbershop. I love hanging out here and joking and
Mhm.
laughing and like all the silliness. JB, I am so grateful I met you. Mr.
Oh, yeah.
Touchdown, I keep seeing him. So we stay in touch. It's just a
Mhm.
beautiful platform. And I want everyone to understand. I invited like 25 people to come join the show, and a lot of people because it's Saturday and they're out and stuff. Just like be open. Don't look at.
Yes.
I had somebody say, "I'm not looking at numbers. I'm not looking at this and how many followers." I said, "He is an amazing interview, like gem show." That's all I've got to say. So I just will keep showing up and bringing everybody along and doing the things, and they come or they don't show up or they don't follow. And yeah, hook me up at South by Southwest. Anybody here, I'll just come meet them. They don't have to come to me. I'll come join them and say hello. JB, if you happen to be here, I would love to meet you for sure.
Most definitely.
But keep
Yes,
going.
indeed.
Keep
Oh,
going.
that's all.
Keep going.
That's all I know. I gotta keep going. Can't stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smitty, let them know how to get in contact with you on social media.
Okay, so you can follow me at you go to my website where everything is www.djtraceease.com. Trace Ease. So let me go back to Instagram. It's IG and it's brand songs like BRAND, and then it's underscore SONGZ instead of an S. Brand songs. And you could just go to DJ Tracy's on Google and it'll bring you back to all the things. So yeah.
Okay. All right. And while we segue into JB and his closeout, big shout out to everybody that has joined the live. Jonathan Shaw, Elijah Watkins, Trulia Monroe, VMAC with 87 TV, my beautiful wife Chanel Tapasoa Smith, of course, everybody that's on Twitch, YouTube, Bubba Douglas, the real king indeed, Macmillan 13 King.
That's my coach, one of my song coaches right there.
Good deal. King the Trucker and Mr. Fortified. Thank you all for joining today's live. I appreciate you. JB.
Yes, sir.
Talk to
us. Man, y'all already know what they can do. Google me, man. But most of all, go to the website. Go to the website, www.jbcomedy.com. Instagram, The Real J Braswell. Y'all see that right there. Just Google me, man. Tap in with me. You can see everything from the website, from my Instagram, all social media outlet platforms, all my content from the Hoochie Bang James specials to the behind the scenes specials to the cartoon animations, all that good stuff, man. You can go subscribe, get merchandise, etc., etc. If you want it, you can go tap in with jbcomedy.com, and you're bound to get what you're looking for on their website.
Mm-hmm. Quick question before we get out of here, JB. On the website situation, do you want to put the Stanky Skin special? That's what I wanted to hit you and ask you about that.
Yeah,
do you want to put the special up?
Yeah, we can put it up.
Okay. Do you want to put it behind the paywall, or do you want to put it up?
Yeah, we can make them pay to see it, man. Yeah, we make them pay. Yeah, gotta get some money. They paying to see everybody else. Might as well pay to see my special. Ain't like I'm charging them $49.99. You know what I'm saying? So most definitely. Then they say they partner with me. So most definitely go on tap in and put them on that paywall.
Yeah. And follow and support each other. We keep showing up in the we do, right? But we keep but other people show up and we're like, fire. This is amazing. Follow, support, reshare, repost. Like that's the biggest thing. Yeah.
No, definitely. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. And I appreciate both of you for joining me today. Like I said, it was going to be an interesting conversation. Every day is a blessing to sit there and have an opportunity to speak with friends and family about what it is that you enjoy, your passion, and everything that you're going through along the way, the good, the bad, the ugly. That's what I appreciate with you guys in the conversation, because you don't hold back when it comes to, hey man, I had a great day. Oh man, the day was fucked up, or shit just didn't go the right way, or whatever the case. Your old janky ass promoter tried to be slick. Whatever the case may be, you guys, whenever I talk with you, whenever you guys give me some insight, it's open, it's honest, and it's real, and it's raw, it's unfiltered, and it's unapologetically you. So that's why I love having a conversation with you guys, and I appreciate it. And with me, as always, it's about health, wealth,
wellness,
and wellness.
Stay dangerous.
That's right.
Stay dangerous.
What's good, beautiful people? It's your main man, Big G. And this is my personal invite to all of you to join me on Industry Talk on the Prime Time Network daily at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, where I get into great conversations with entrepreneurs, artists, industry leaders, you name it, we bring it to the table. So make sure you tap in with us, lock us in, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. And we stream on all major platforms. And be sure to visit us at gemsitpublishing.com. This is Industry Talk. Let's get into it.
Motion.